देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विभुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती सदा शिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। Namaste to all. So, by the grace of the Guru Parampara, we are seeing this Bhagavad Gita and Tirukural. We are mainly seeing this intended meaning, which is Ishvara Lakshanam, and what is the mode of worship and what is the benefit. It is equal to the direct meaning of each Kural. So, we will do a quick revision and then we will proceed. The first Kural is Agara Mudala Eluthellam Adi Bhagavan Udatre Ulagu. It says Adi Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the primary cause. Ulagu Adi Bhagavan Mudatre. This world has Bhagavan as the primary source. For that he gave an example. Eluthellam Agara Mudala. Just as the first alphabet A is the primary source of rest of the letters. So we saw Bhagavan is the Upadana Karanam from this Kural. The second Kural, Katradanal Ayappan is Kural. The second Kural, Katradanal Ayapayan Enkul Valarivan Natral Torar Erin. What is the direct translation, direct meaning of this Kural? Valarivan. Valarivan is Sarvajnaha, the omniscient Bhagavan. Valarivan Natral. Natral means his feet, his holy feet, the glorious feet of Bhagavan. If we do not have devotion towards that Bhagavan, Natral Torar Enin. Torudal, Torudal means doing namaskara, offering our pranams. Torar Enin. If someone does not do namaskaram to Bhagavan, someone who doesn't have Ishvara Bhagavan, Ayapayan Yenkul. By the process of learning, Ayapayan means what is the benefit? Yen, what? Kol, the word kol doesn't have meaning. It's called Asai Chol in Tamil. Like there are certain words in Sanskritam also where it doesn't have a meaning, but for the poem's sake it is added. So, of your education, if you fail to have devotion towards Bhagavan, we saw the intended meaning that the holy feet of Bhagavan is the representation of the Shastra Mandal. Generally, Vidya Dadati Vinayam. We all know that. The more we study, we should become more. Humility is the natural consequence of Vidya. You have to note this. The more we expose ourselves to Shastram, the more we listen to the scriptures, especially in this Brahma Vidya, this Shastra Vidya, we become more and more humble. Is it not? You take the astrophysicists. Is it not? You take the astrophysicists. They explore the space, interstellar space. They see the Brahmanda. Naturally, it is a humbling experience for them. They don't believe in God. There should be a creator. Likewise, when we see Bhagavan through the scriptures, in the light of scriptures, for example, what is Bhagavan through the scriptures, in the light of scriptures, for example, what is brilliant, commentary by Adi Shankaracharya, what Bhashyakara does, when we see how somebody can be so intelligent, it's amazing to see. The more and more we see Shankaracharya's Bhashyam or the scriptures, or how our gurus interpret it, we become quiet. Is it not? Swamiji used to quote one beautiful poem by Thayumanavar. Chittam Maunam, Seyal Vakku Ellam Maunam, Shuddha Maunam Enpal Tondrin Paraparame. It means if I understand the absolute reality, which is pure, all my thoughts, I don't have anything to think other than that. Seyal Vakku Ellam Maunam. I don't have anything to talk. I don't have an urge to talk. I don't have anything to do. Karma is born out of all this, Icha. That is different. I don't have an urge to do anything. I will be naturally in Maunam. That will not. That is why Thayumanavar's guru was called Mauna Guru. Mauna Guru means he will not talk, not like that. He will talk only during the class. Rest of the time he will be in Maunam. So that kind of, that kind of thing we see. So as Vedantic students, we are also in the process of becoming more and more Maunam. Now what happens? happens in general, in the world when we see people put all their degrees behind their type name, no? A, B, C, D, all 26 alphabets will come behind their names. That is fine. You should see someone's letter pad, the letterhead. More than 3/4 of the page has member, secretary of this Sabha, that Sabha. 4/4 of the page has member, secretary of this Sabha, that Sabha. All honors, titles, everything put together. We have that vasana. And when we come to study Vedanta also, hereafter, after camp, no, Swamiji, is there a certificate? Certificate? What name will the Acharya write in the Sabha? He has told that you are nameless. You are attributeless Brahman. What to write on, what name he will write there? Swamiji used to say, not the, see, while coming I was just Krishnaveni. While going back, I have to be Atmajnani Krishnaveni. I should earn a title, my flight name should change. Swamiji used to say, in all the certificates we have to have Atmajnani Janagiraman. This is how we know we are studying Vedanta, we are actually unlearning, we are discarding all this identity, we become naturally humble. Beautifully they say, Deha Vasana, Loka Vasana, Shastra Vasana. 3 vasanas are there. This Dehatma Buddhi, I am this body, this is one vasana. And Loka Vasana, whatever vasana, I am this body, this is one vasana. And Loka Vasana, whatever vasanas we gain or will already have by interacting with the world. And Shastra Vasana will also go. I have studied 10 Upanishads. One person went and told Swami Chinmayananda, Swamiji, I have gone through Bhagavad Gita 18 times. Is it? How through Bhagavad Gita 18 times? Is it? How many times Bhagavad Gita has gone through you? He was asking. Because we are all, I have done that Upanishad. In this field also we have this, this greedy behavior. My friend attended 5 camps. I attended only 1. For gaining moksha, listen to it and contemplate. Here also we keep comparing. We become I have to listen to that Acharya. Nowadays in YouTube, simultaneously we have to listen to as many Acharyas as possible and get confused as much as possible. These are all happening. But we should know that when we listen, we become humble. That is the idea here. Deva Daucham. There Bhagavan says that is the Shariram Tapaha. That is the austerity which we practice through our body, at the bodily level. So we become very humble. How we talk, I have seen Omkarananda Swamiji's body language. When Sringeri Acharyas visit the ashram, or Dayananda Swamiji comes, or Paramarthananda Swamiji comes, all the time. He will not behave as though Omkarananda Swamiji in any ashram. He will ask for Vasanu Dasa, the servant, that he is indirectly teaching us how you should behave in front of an Acharya. How that Vidya makes him humble. In normal conversations also, I used to say, Swamiji, how this can be possible? This cannot happen. Swamiji used to say, I don't know. As far as we know, this cannot happen. But how can we certainly say that this thing cannot happen? Leave the Shastra. But generally, we think we are Sarvajna. We are not Sarvajna. Bhagavan is Sarvajna. We are not Sarvajna. Bhagavan is Sarvajna. We are Atma, Brahman. In that sense, that's fine. But when we talk to people, how humble we become. As Vedanta Vidya grows inside us, we become more and more humble. So this is the meaning of the second verse. And the third verse we saw, Malar. So this is the meaning of the second verse. And the third verse we saw, Malar Misai Yeginan. Malar means the heart, the lotus, which represents the Antahkarana. Malar Misal Yeginan. Bhagavan is already there in the form of pure consciousness. As the meaning of I. Man Adi Serdar. Adi means feet. The meaning of I. Man Adi Serdar. Adi means feet. Most of the Purans have this Adi in this chapter. Adi means Tiruvadi, which is feet. I always used to wonder. We write this obituary column, right? Somebody attained the Shivaloka Prapti. Somebody attained the Shivaloka Prapti. Somebody attained the Vaikunta Prapti. And holy feet of the Guru. Slept in Jesus. Everything we write. But we are sad to inform you. We deeply mourn. Why you are deeply mourn? Somebody attained Vaikunta Prapti. You should be happy about it, right? Either we don't mean Prapti. You should be happy about it, right? Either we don't mean it. Okay. This person, how is he going to attain Vaikunta Prapti? But is it not a contradiction? With heavy heart, we say that so and so attained Shivaloka Prapti. What is this? All our statements, we have to question all these. So is the he is in the form of consciousness. He doesn't have a feet literally. Here we take the intended meaning, we have to do meditation on him. That is the sadhana. That is the mode of worship described here. We meditate on him. Nilamissai Needu Vaalva. They live happily in this world for a long time. So, yesterday Swamiji was teaching that. See, we all think that we have come here just by chance, from punyam. Not from punyam. Shatakoti janma sukritam. Shatakoti, hundreds and thousands of janmas we have done punyam. That's why we are here in the class, in any Vedanta class. Sitting for 1 hour is not a joke. You bring any of your friends, they will run away. Dayanand Swamiji used to say, he was in Delhi once for a lecture series. So, whenever Dayanand Swamiji talks, always the auditorium will be full, even before Swamiji arrives. 1 hour before, the hall will be full. That was his glory. So, in Delhi, Swamiji was to talk, and there was one student of devotee of Swamiji who wanted to listen. She came, but she couldn't come faster. So, she sent her driver to book a seat for her in the front row. Please go and reserve a seat for me. So, the driver came in. The madam got caught in the lift. By the time these all happened, Swamiji came inside the auditorium and the hall was full. People started filling all the ground inside the auditorium and the hall was full. People started filling all the ground, every pathways also. People started sitting. Madam could not come in. This driver cannot go out. He got locked. Okay. Swamiji didn't know about this. Swamiji says, for 1.5 hours, I had the audience plus this fellow. So pathetic it was a punishment for him literally. We don't look down upon people who don't understand it, but when we are able to appreciate it, not that we do like this, we should understand the punyam. We should be grateful for this to Bhagavan. That we should have understand Veda. At least sit in the class for 1 hour. This kind of ekagrata, this concentration is there for us to understand what great punyam it is. So this meditation, Saguna Brahma Dhyanam will bring it. So the more we meditate, the more we do this dhyanam, we will have more concentration to sit in Vedanta classes. We will have more concentration to sit in Vedanta classes for hours together. Omkarananda Swamiji used to say, he used to study 8 hours with Paramarthaji. Every day, 8 hours class. Like that 8 years. All Prasthanatraya Bhashyam 1-to-1. How much of time, quality time they have spent for Vedanta? It is not some weekly 1 hour they have spent for Vedanta. It is not some weekly 1 hour, 7 to 8. The two nowadays I don't understand. Manusmriti says, the day is for doing all the karyam. Night is for taking rest. Why Manu should say this? Because night only we people start working, night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. We do Vedanta class also night 9 to 10. We study Vedanta in the Sattvic hours. The same Vedanta class you attend from morning 6 to 7. Our buddhi will be naturally, it's available more. But we finish all the course, everything done. Okay, let me sit for 30. At least we are able to study that. We are happy about it. But in places like Uttarakashi, wherever, no lights at all. We will not disturb study. They did Nididhyasana. Okay, they will light a lamp and they will sit in meditation. That's all. The day is over. But only in the night we are very active. And we compromise with the Brahma Muhurtam. So funny. So, the Saguna Brahma Dhyanam we are talking about in the third verse. We started seeing the 4th verse. Vendu Ilanadi Serdarku Yandum Idumbai Ila Vendudal Vendamai Ilan. Abdina, God has no raga dvesha, likes and dislikes. He doesn't have prejudice. He is free. He is free from all these, I like this fellow, I like that fellow. Bhagavan has no business with that. He is purely a karma pala data as Saguna Ishvara. We have to understand this. What we'll see, Omkarananda Swamiji has derived the mode of worship from the Lakshana, Ishvara Lakshana. If Ishvara is worship from the Lakshana, Ishvara Lakshana. If Ishvara is free from Raga Dvesha, what should be my worship? I should develop more Raga Dvesha. No. I should be free from Raga Dvesha. Then only Bhagavan will like me, right? So the mode of worship prescribed here is minimize your Raga Dvesha. Handle, don't fall a prey to this Raga Dvesha. What Bhagavan says in the Gita, Indriyasya te Raga Dveshau Vyavasthitau Tayorna Vashamagachet Tauhyasya Paripantinau. We have this wonderful discrimination Bhagavan, this Vadharma, this discriminating power will go if we fall a prey to this Raga Dvesha. Raga means not Kalyani Kambodi. Raga means attachment. Dvesha means aversion. So much of attachment we have got. Just we have to think and how much of attachment we have got. Honestly, every one of us, if we will have one vessel at home, okay, that too in the loft. We forgot that there is such a vessel in the loft. 10 years the loft, the vessel is there. And so one of our relatives will come and ask for that. You have that vessel, no? Can you give it to me? Huh? You want that vessel? Yeah, I want. You forgot your grandmother already. But you want to keep it in memory of your grandmother. What stupid things we say. And then we will not have mind to give. Then we will say, let me ask my husband. Husband has no idea about it. But still, one object which we even fail to recognize that it exists, we don't want to give up. See, object which we even fail to recognize that it exists, we don't want to give up. See, how much of attachment we have got. Attachment to objects, attachment to people. So much attached to people. People think, no, when we interact with other people in the world, what they say, they don't have attachment to us. They think attachment is a very glorious. Thing to have. No, love is very good. Attachment is disgusting. Is it not? One son, he wants to put his father in an old age home. He says, Appa, everything is fine, Pa. Everything is very, very convenient. Bathroom is attached. At least bathroom is attached. You will not be attached. So better we give up all this. Swami used to say, you yourself give up. Otherwise, Bhagavan will take it away from you. It will be very painful. Okay, you yourself give up. I attended another camp. There, the final message that Swamiji gave is, be like a non-stick tawa. Nowadays, non-stick tawa is prohibited, but we can use it for a Vedanta. Okay, sticking is strictly prohibited. Chipakna sakt mana hai. That is what he told. Don't stick on to anybody, any person, any object, any idea. See what happens whenever we listen to anybody, any person, any object, any idea. See what happens whenever we listen to any ideas, concepts, everything there is a problem. We poke our nose and bring our Raga Dvesha. We keep generating opinions. People never ask our opinions. We keep talking about it. Is it not? Who is bothered about our opinion about something? Like this TV about it. Is it not? Who is bothered about our opinion about something? Like this TV debate, we keep on talking. Within, inside also, outside also, we keep talking. Endless conversation goes on. Why we talk? One student came and asked Dayanand Swamiji in Manjakuri, Swamiji, which form of medicine is best? Swamiji, which form of medicine is best? Is it allopathy or naturopathy or homeopathy? There are different medicines, Indian medicine. Which is the best? Swamiji said, everything is good only. Allopathy is good, naturopathy is good, like we say Venkatajalapathy is good, all pathis are good. After going to India like that, oh you came by allopathy, oh I came by homeopathy. Any medicine, you are not going to escape death. That is what Swamiji means. Okay? After going up, we will be talking to each other. After that conversation will be like that. Oh you came by how? I came by allopathy. See, Swamiji's subtle sense of humor. So we have this Raga Dvesha even in the form of medicine. In everything we have Raga Dvesha. Whenever we meet a Swamiji, we don't see what Shastra we can learn from him. Oh, Swamiji is from which town? What is his native place? Hey, he has renounced everything. No. He is from which town? What is his native place? Hey, he has renounced everything. No. Whether he is a Kannadiga or a Tamil, that is very important for us. Is it not? One person went and asked Swamiji, which is your birthplace? Which is your native place? Why? You are going to build a monument there. Go and do meditation. We have all this stupid. We want to attach. This attachment mode is always there. Only the objects will keep changing. People will keep changing. But the attachment still remains. You have to think about this. Attachment and aversion. Aversion towards anything, especially death. All this yoga. Okay, like the Shava means a corpse and dead body. Now, total relaxation is possible only in Shavasana. No, don't say that name. Make it Shanti Asana. We are not going to escape. This body is definitely going to die. But we don't want the name Shavasana, don't it? How much our raga, the play of our raga dvesha. Objectively see, we cannot come to this shastra. This is purely objective. Whatever Adi Shankaracharya says, our Guru says, nothing to do with anybody's raga dvesha there. Crystal clear. But our raga dvesha will not leave us. Swamiji used to say, Mannatha Shri Jagannatha, Madguru Shri Jagadva. Our Guru is only great. He said, Kanchi or Shankar, go on. Otherwise we cannot be happy. See our gods. Come to Ramayana. What is Ramayana? Oh, Rama was sent to the forest, and then Sita was abducted by Ravana, and then they got back and brought back to this one-liner. Valmiki has written 20,000 shlokas. Is he a fool? There are so many life lessons from Ramayana, especially handling this raga dvesha. We have to learn lessons from Ramayana. Ramayana is our manual, our textbook. Tirukural is a manual and Ramayana is an illustration. We can have like that. Is a manual and Ramayana is an illustration. We can have like that. Rama goes inside the room of the palace of Kaikeyi. He goes inside. Before that, the coronation news was announced. There is no emotion. Nothing can be read out of Rama's face. He was totally composed. Prashanta kingdom. No aversion towards the Vanavasa. See the beauty. He goes and talks to Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi says, you have to go to the forest. Okay, fine. He is coming out. When Rama comes out of Kaikeyi's palace, Dasharatha has already fainted. Only Kaikeyi breaks the news. So next thing that comes to Rama's mind is, I have to go and console Sita, and then I have to start. This is Rama's plan. He is coming out. Not even one person is able to guess what happened inside. Can we come out of the room like that? Tomorrow you are not the king. Just now father told you are the Yuvaraja. Now he is telling that shock at least should be there. No? Some shock. That's why telling that shock at least should be there. No? Some shock. That's why Kambar in Tamil Ramayanam, Kambar wrote, Rama's face was like a lotus on a portrait, not the original lotus. if a lotus is drawn here, it will not shrink. It will be always in the blooming mode. Likewise, Rama was always composed. Satu nityam prashanta atma mridupurvam cha bhashate. How beautifully Rama is presented there. 14 years of Vanavasa. He's one important character comes in Ramayana before Rama leaves to the forest. That was Sumitra. Rama go to the forest. Lakshmana is my son. Recently I was talking to a lady. She told, how are you? She was a great devotee. What happened? You are not. You don't seem to be very healthy. I was asking. She said, oh, I'm suffering from depression for the past 6 months. What happened? Nothing happened. Then your son got married. No, he is no more my son. He belongs to somebody else. He is somebody else's husband now. This shock, my body and mind is unable to digest. So I am in a state of shock and depression. Doctor told that I am in depression. Okay. When you got married, how your mother-in-law would have I used to feed him from my own hands, my son, how much of attachment we have. So, Sumitra talks to Lakshmana. Such a beautiful passage it is. Sumitra says, Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi. Go to the forest, think of Rama's Dasharatha himself. That is very easy. See, Dasharatha himself. That is very easy. See, think of the Rama's Dasharatha. But Jana, Mam Vidhi Janakatmaja. Think of me. Think of Sita as myself. Can any mother say this statement? You tell. As a mother, think of that lady as mother. It's very, very painful and difficult to say for a mother. You can think of anybody else's father. Difficult to say for a mother. You can think of anybody else's father, uncle, Peripa. That is fine. But mother, that motherhood. Being a mother, Sumitra makes this statement. She says, you think of Dasharatha, you think of Rama as Dasharatha and Sita as myself in the forest and serve them. If something happens to such a mother she was ready to do this tyagam. What a person, what an Atmagyani Sumitra should have been. Amazing. And they go to the forest, there also, wherever, you see how Rama behaves. Rama was not very happy, neither sad, but it was a very unusual. Dasharatha was sick, Bharata and Shatrughna are out of station. Rama was concerned, very, very genuinely concerned what will happen in Ayodhya, because people were all shattered. He was little tensed, a little worried. These two people, Lakshmana and Sita, are seeing his face like this. Then Rama, Lakshmana and Sita are seeing his face like this. Then Rama, suddenly he gets back to himself. He says, oh, next 14 years I'm going to be like this. No. Okay, he smiles. Then Lakshmana and Sita also smile. See how they spent their Vanavasa. It's very, very important for us to know. Vanavasa, they enjoy Vanavasa. Lot of for us to know. Vanavasa, they enjoy Vanavasa. Lot of, as though Sita is going to a resort. She's so happy. Very adventurous lady, the Sita is. She says, I'm very happy. Let me come with you. See, it's not that forest which you see in the National Geographic Channel. It's not like that. It's very, very, National Geographic Channel. It's not like that. It's very, very, it's full of Rakshasas. It's full of wild animals. You cannot, I will come. You have to take me. How much Sita talks there? You have to learn so much from Ramayana. And after that also, everywhere, see, this Ragadvesha is one thing. Its extension is what? Jealousy, greed, everything are sisters only. All six are one family only. No. Rama and Sugriva are sitting on a rock. Both have lost their kingdom. Both lost their wives. Both have become friends, sitting there. And Rama helps Sugriva wife and he is happily settled. Rama is still sitting on the rock. But Rama is not feeling jealous of Sugriva. Think about this. Rama does not have even an iota of jealousy towards, oh, he is enjoying. What about me? He never thought like that. The more we study Vedanta, we can more do this Gunadhyanam of Rama. We can correlate so much how Rama behaves. Oh, he is Bhagavan. Don't say that. He lived like that only to educate us. And then when Vibhishana comes, everybody is objective. Jambavan is saying, no, he's a spy. Everybody is objective. Jambavan is saying, no, he's a spy. He's coming from there. We should not accept him. Vibhishana should not be accepted. Jambavan says, Sugriva says, everybody says. But Hanuman alone says, no, we have to take him. Because first, one person who has witnessed Sri Lanka is only patiently listens to every one of them. He's a leader, master leader. We have so many leadership lessons from Ramayana. He listens to all of them and he finally says, not to Vibhishana. Let Ravana himself come. I will accept him. The shloka is exactly like this. Yadiva Ravana Swayam. Let Ravana himself come. Let him give back my Sita. Find a war with Ravana. So much of this quality is amazing. See, this is very much in our Bharatiya blood. You tell me, any country in this world will give COVID vaccinations to its inimical country. India gave 4.5 crore doses. We don't have this enmity, but when terrorism is there, we will attack. Rama is opposing only Ravana's terrorism. He is doing moral trafficking. He is a terrorist. Rama is against the terrorism, not against Ravana. This point. So after Ravana Vadam happens, Vibhishana was very, very upset because anyway he is a brother. He has mixed feelings. No, Vibhishana is one person who used to fight Ravana all the time. What you are doing is a wrong act. You have brought a poisonous snake into your house by bringing Sita here. You have brought a poisonous snake into your house by bringing Sita here. Immediately give back her to Rama. He used to plead, he used to shout, he used to do all kinds of things. Now Ravana is dead. Rama persuades Vibhishana to do the samskaram, antima samskaram with due respect. He wants him to do. He composes Vibhishana. And more interestingly, Hanumanji goes to Sitama again. He says that Ravana is dead and you are asked to come there after doing Mangala Snanamanda. So Hanumanji goes and prostrates and tells the news to Sita. And Hanumanji, he has seen everything. He has seen Sita crying terribly. These Rakshasis, they did all kinds of harassments to Sita. Physical harassment, verbal abuse, everything they did. Valmiki being the Adi Kavi, being the narrator, it's not his own imagination. Don't think that Valmiki Ramayana is an imagination. It is what was revealed to him he wrote. He was the narrator. He didn't have a choice. He writes in one place, Sita fell on the ground and was rolling here and there in pain like a wounded horse. Literally, we will have tears if you read that passage. Because Hanumanji has seen all these harassment, so he's asking, Ma. Because Hanumanji has seen all these harassment, so he's asking, Ma, shall I give some treatment to these Rakshasis? Because Hanumanji, na, yeah, Hanumanji, you are abusing my mother. Huh? Let me give some treatment. Treatment means, Hanumanji wants to give some punishment, good punishment to all these Rakshasis for so long. But you know what Sita says? Leave it, Hanuman. They are all innocent employees. They are all working for Ravana. Ravana said, beat Sita, they are beating me. Tomorrow Vibhishana will be the king. He will say, do daily namaskaram to Sita, they will come and do namaskaram. They are all. Where does this Dvesha Buddhi? Where do we see Dvesha? Enemies. Sita doesn't have an iota of this Dvesha. Rama doesn't have this Dvesha. It's wonderful to see this life lessons from Ramayana. Everywhere we see, we have to stand there and you have to really appreciate and bring it to our power. But I cannot be like that Rama. No, we have to be like Rama. We can be like Rama and Sita. Swami, because even in Devatas also we have this Raga Dvesha. I like Rama, I like Krishna, I don't like Krishna. Why you don't like Krishna? Because Krishna married 16,108 wives. Somebody went and asked Dayananda Swamiji, why Krishna has married 16,100 wives and you are calling him as Bhagavan? That itself shows he is Bhagavan. You are not able to manage one wife. He is managing 16,182 wives. He is Bhagavan. Dayananda Swamiji will give nice, Bhagavan. Dayananda Swamiji will give nice, wherever needed, he will just put it. So, Bhagavan has no Raga Dvesha. We should also be free from Raga Dvesha, wherever much possible. You take any interview, any cricketer's interview or any celebrity, what do they ask? Which color do you like? Which is your favorite, dish? Like, the world, the social media world is full of likes and dislikes, right? You did not like my video, you put a like, you subscribe. How much of likes and dislikes is governing the social media? See that. So, we have to be very, very Raga Dvesha Vyavasthita Shloka explanation. He says, I am telling that you should be free from Raga Dvesha because they are like the robbers who will steal away your discrimination. I am telling this, but the student comes and asks me, Swamiji, which Shastram do you like? Is it Brahma Sutram or Upanishad or Gita? Which one do you like? Such questions. Whenever they insist so much, tell me one shloka from Bhagavad Gita, I tell this. Raga Dvesha Vyavasthita Tayor Navashama Gaccheti. Don't fall a prey to the Raga Dveshas. Everywhere Raga Dvesha. We like somebody, we don't like somebody. All concepts, everything. So what is the aim? It is following the Shastram. Tasmat Shastram Pramanante, Bhagavan says there. So wherever much possible we have a routine, even in our thinking patterns. Our acharyas beautifully guide us. See, these thoughts come. What is Raga and Dvesha? They are after all vrittis, thoughts. This Raga vritti comes. This Dvesha vritti comes. This Raga vritti comes. This Dvesha vritti comes. The first thought is not in my control. First thought. But whether I entertain the thought, whether I go with it, whether I talk with it is definitely in my hand. There I have to use my free will. I have to stop the thinking pattern voluntarily. My job is there. I have Purushartha and voluntarily my job is there. I have Purushartha there, I have free will there to stop that thinking pattern. Okay, why am I dwelling in this? This is totally unnecessary for me. Which form of medicine do you like? I don't know. I can say no, I will not enter an allopathy hospital. I hate allopathy. I happens and I become unconscious. I will be brought to the allopathy hospital only. Some emergency medicine will be, nobody will ask me. Do you want to, because I will not be there to answer. I will be unconscious. So let us not have this Raga Dvesha in any of these, all our transactions. It's all based on Raga Dvesha. Tamil or Kannada, which came first? What is your problem? Tamil, we don't know fully. This literature is so much. Nobody is interested in learning the literature. But we fight all the time. This is Tamil or Kannada, that or this. Even inside Vedanta, we bring all these. We keep comparing all the acharyas. This will not take us in the right path. So Raga Dvesha has to be properly addressed. Not take us in the right path. So Raga Dvesha has to be properly addressed. How it will be addressed? We have to practice Vairagya. That is why Shankaracharya asked this prayer. Annapurne सदा पूर्णे शंकर प्राण वल्लभे ज्ञान वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम भिक्षाम देवी च पार्वती. What a beautiful prayer. He goes to सिद्ध्यर्थम भिक्षाम देवी च पार्वती. What a beautiful prayer. He goes to Annapurna and asks for bhiksha. He could have asked only for jnana and jnana nishtha. Jnana vairagya. Why that word is there? Vairagyam. Without vairagyam, jnanam is of no use. Jnanam is I know all Upanishads, I know. Vairagyam is that. Jnanam is I know all Upanishads, I know. Vairagyam is that important quality, dispassion, detachment with respect to people, with respect to situations, with respect to objects, with respect to everything. We are not ready to leave anything. That is the main problem. Even in sannyasa ashrama, when Swamiji used it, there was one sannyasini. She was in her deathbed. So people are so insensitive. They are all surrounding her and thinking, and after this Swamini Amma leaves, no, I'll take her Japamala. that lady, she's holding on to it. Anyway, it is going to end. For both that attachment, we have so much of attachment to the sentiments, all these things. Our acharyas never encourage this. Let us have a clear mind all the time. Viragaha, vairagyasya bhavaha, viragasya bhavaha vairagyam. In Tamil, there is a big problem. I don't know whether it is there in Kannada. In Tamil, vairagyam is actually translated as pidivadam, adamancy. He's very vairagyam and the ponna da kalyanam pannipren solittu. It has nothing to do with marriage. Vairagyam means viragasya bhavaha, absence of this attachment. See all our gods, even the form, the Saguna Brahma. See all our gods, even the form, the Saguna Brahma. What comes in Lalita Sahasranamam? Raga Swarupa Pashadya, Krodakara Ankusha Ujjvala. This Raga is symbolized by a rope, which is in one hand. In Ganesha, in Ambad, it symbolizes Raga. The Ankusham, the one used to handle the elephants, that is symbolized by Dvesha. That symbolizes Dvesha. So Bhagavan has this in control. That is the message there. Raga and Dvesha are in perfect control. That is why Rama is called Jita Krodaha. Valmiki is not angry, but he is a master. Jita Krodaha. He knows how to express his anger. There was one Swamiji called Swami Chidbhavananda, who was the Diksha Guru of our Omkaran Swamiji. Our Omkaran Swamiji. See, wherever it goes. So the Chidbhavananda Swamiji was having a satsanga with some devotees. He was a great Mahatma. So he was doing a satsang, he was telling what is love. He was talking so in a melodious voice. He was talking to the few devotees there. Anbu endral ennavendral. That means love means, that is what he is talking in this manner. One devotee shared this with me. So one teacher was standing outside. He was calling Swamiji, some emergency, please come. So Swamiji went outside. All mischievous children there. That school is full of mischievous children. Only they know the language of beating. Only if you give one or two beating, they will be quiet. Like in those days. Now, not nowadays. So these devotees in those days. Now, not nowadays. So these devotees are continue to sit inside. Swamiji has gone outside. Suddenly a sound, alaral. Swamiji, adikaringa, don't beat me, sound. Swamiji is severely beating that boy. Okay. And again Swamiji said, Swamiji's mood got collapsed. Not like that. He comes and in the same melody, he continues. Just imagine what kind of mastery of emotions he should have got. He does not have Dvesha towards that boy. His job is to make him realize his mistake, that's all. No Dvesha, not even an iota of Dvesha. And my mood will not get spoiled. Imagine if we are beating our child, immediately we have to take a Vedanta class to Shivananda. Our face, how it will be. But Swamiji was not like that. Even Dayanand Swamiji, when he was a brahmachari in Jimya mission, once he had to take some 100 students to Bombay in a train from Chennai. In those days, the vestibule was not there. All separate compartments. So Swamiji has booked all the tickets in one compartment, but something happened and all the children were put in different compartments. 10 children here, 10 children in S4, 10 children put in different compartments. 10 children here, 10 children in S4, 10 children in S4, like that. Swamiji got extremely angry, standing on the platform because he was so nervous. All these children, who will answer for them? If something happens to the children, 100 children, when Swamiji was singly handling them, Swamiji started shouting at the TTR, how can you do this? For a Swamiji said, that moment I dropped my anger. I never got angry after that in my lifetime. That question, being a Swami, how can you get angry? That moment, he told it in one of his pravachanams. Being a Swami, how anything happens, it's Mithya only, na? Anything happens, it's Mithya. So I did not give reality to it. We have to carefully understand this word Mithya. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. What is the definition of Jagat? The entire world, Paramatmaji says like that. Jagat has got three components. One is the entire Jagat. Okay, that is fine, no problem. Jagat Mithya only. No, plus your family members. My daughter, my all those people come under Mithya box only. They are all Mithya. And my body-mind complex. This body is Mithya. This mind is Mithya. Only if you say my body, mind, that becomes complete. Otherwise, Jagat Mithya. Okay, please bring coffee. Like that it will happen. Swamiji says, with respect to Raga Dvesha, be very careful. Loose preferences are fine. Loose preferences. If somebody asks you tea or coffee, you can say either tea or coffee, anything is fine. But without coffee, I cannot live. That is a problem. Similarly, everything, we are getting attached to people, we are getting attached to possessions. Everything, we are getting attached to people, we are getting attached to possessions. Even unknowingly we do that because of our vasanas. We never know how much of attachment we have until that object or that person leaves us. Is it not? We have so much of attachment. Vandi arikulla. Even with respect to this body, we think we are all Vedant things. We don't have this Dehatma Buddhi. We think like that. But Swamiji used to say, whenever you pass by a car, or any reflecting surface, how is my face? Smiling, you see. We love to see our face again and again. Nobody wants to see our face except ourselves. That's fine. And somebody shows a group photo. If I am not in that photo, I'm not interested in seeing it. Okay, have it. I will not even download that picture. Only if I am there, I will even open it. That kind of abhimana we have. This is our attachment towards the body, is it not? How much attachment? But what is this body? What is in a bag? That's all. The Sthula Sharira is 36 trillion cells, they say. The filthy bag. But we happily, we make all kinds of, makeup, and we say this is me. Then Swamiji used to ask a beautiful question. See, when people get old, their skin becomes very starts concealing. You are covering the shrinking with the cream. But can you cover the knowledge that I am getting old? Can you cover that knowledge? I know it for myself that I am getting old. This body is getting old. Recently I heard cover the knowledge that I am getting old. Can you cover that knowledge? I know it for myself that I am getting old. This body is getting old. Recently I heard in one of the talks that a dermatologist says, we are all getting, most of the people in the world are getting carried away by this physical beauty. Recently I heard in one of the talks that a dermatologist says, we are all getting, most of the people in the world are getting carried away by this physical beauty. A boy sees a girl and he loses his sleep. He does not even know her name or anything. He's so fascinated. What is that in the physical form? If you ask, it is 1 millimeter. Below 1 millimeter, it's all, you cannot even see that. Nothing is there. But this 1 millimeter skin is making it, I said, it's Mahamaya. You see, it's so beautiful, the whole world falls for it. So many wars were fought in the past for this beauty. Why Ravana abducted Sita? Because she was beautiful, is it not? What is the reason for this entire? Sita was beautiful. That too, Shurpanaka comes and tells Ravana. She didn't even take a photo or anything, nothing was possible. Just by her words, whatever Shurpanaka told, Ravana started loving Sita. What is this? So we have to be Ravana started loving Sita. What is this? So we have to be very, very careful. Even our mind, our thinking patterns, we have to be objective. I have seen Omkaran Swamiji do have this amazing intellectual honesty. In some classes, he used to tell something, some shloka, he may give in very few places, so explained in not a wrong way, in a different way. Then he will go back to the room and see, no, the bhashyam is like that. He will correct it in the next class. I told like that, please take it away and put this. Great Acharya. But he will have that honesty because human buddhi, our buddhi has got its own limitations. We have to accept so many things. Swamiji contested entire Gita, Upanishad, everything he knew. But later stages, what happened? He used to forget certain slokas, but he never used to feel bad about it. It's all buddhi vritti. It's all mind. It's all body. Why we are attaching so much to that. So this is the revolver says, Yandum idumbai ila. We will be free from all sorrows, all sadness will leave us. We will ever be happy. We will not even have an iota of dukkham if we know properly how to handle this raga dvesha. Because only this is going to bring us to Atmajnana. First, what is the first point? Vairagya. So this is Vairagya. Vairagya is talked about here. Without Vairagyam, Atmajnana cannot take place. So even if it takes place, it will not stand in our mind. It will not give the proper prayojana. So a person who is free from raga dvesha, that is what you see in Sanjaya, no? Who the Divya Chakshu Bhagavan gives. What is Sanjaya, no? Who the Divya Chakshu Bhagavan gives. What is that? It is a mind free from raga dvesha. Is it not? Sanjaya. Vishwarup, only that mind can see Vishwarupa Darshana. Can see the entire world as Bhagavan. We can see God in the Ganga, see God in all of the people, see God in the Ganga, see God in all of the people, in the Mahatma. That is very easy. There is one Swamiji here, was here, Rishikesh, Shivananda Swamiji. Shivananda Swamiji was a doctor by profession. He used to see God in the cough of a patient. In all the filth, whatever you feel disgusting, he used to see God in it. That is Vishwarupa Darshana. Seeing, it is total vision. It's not like all good things only. It's not vibhuti here. The vision is totality. The raga, dvesha, rahita, drishti is only Vishwarupa Darshana. We have to see God in all the good and bad things that happen in our life. When some good things happen, we say it's all Bhagavan or our karma. Say both to both. But we always think, no, this happened because of this. We always keep asking Bhagavan, why me? Why me? You say, try me. Try me. But all the Dhira Purushas will say, come on, you do. Because anything happens, even big problems will not give much reality. There was some sadhu. He always used to say everything is a dream. Everything is a dream. Like everything, Jagat Mithya, everything is a dream. One fellow got terribly irritated with this sadhu. So he just started beating him. And then blood was coming out. And then now tell. Is this world dream? Yeah, painful dream. But still it's dream only. That is the glory of our Mahatmas. Yandum idumbai ila. Yandum means never. Idumbai means sadness, sorrow, dukkham. Ila means there is no sadness. Sadness, sorrow, dukkham. Ila means there is no sadness. Somebody used to say, if you are sukhi, dukhi, no problem. Life is a mixture of Vishram, sukha, dukkha, anubhava, no problem. But how you are dukhi, sukhi. little here and there, sukha. What is this? How can we make this life so miserable? Just because of our attachment. If we sit and think, what is the source of all my problems? Don't go to ignorance. That is from the Shastra class. But when we honestly see one-to-one with ourselves, we only have created. We have developed so much of raga. We have developed so much of dvesha. Because of this raga, dvesha, only I am suffering. We know this by ourselves. The solution comes from Shastra. That is different. But this analysis, this diagnosis, we can do very much. Is it not? Yesterday I was telling about Bhadrachala Ramadasa. Is it not? Yesterday I was telling about Bhadrachala Ramadasa. Somebody asked what happened to him. Bhadrachala Ramadasa was called Gopanna. I gave this example because God is free from raga dvesha. He does not, just because somebody is a bhakta, if he does something adharmic, God will definitely punish him. That was something adharmic, God will definitely punish him. That was the message. So Bhadrachala Ramadasa was arrested because initially he was collecting money from the public for building the temple. In a dilapidated, already existing temple, he was doing renovation. That donation was not sufficient. So people only suggested you take the tax money also. So tax rulers, they came to know that. So he was arrested and he suffered so much in the jail. And after that, what happened? Rama and Lakshmana comes in the dream of that ruler. And they say, you leave, he is innocent. Bhadrachala Ramadasa has nothing to do with this. We will come and repay your debt. In 2 sacks, with Rama Budra's story. Bhadrachala Ramadasa, that's why there is interestingly, all our Purana Pravachakas, they do this interesting conversation between Rama and Sita. One day Rama was telling to Sita, oh, you look very nice today. Sita, what nice? All these ornaments were given by that Gopanna, Bhadrachala Ramadasa, and you have put him in jail. Doing the recommendation. So Rama says, let us wait, ma. Because dharma. Ramo vigrahavan dharmaha. Rama is an embodiment of dharma. He cannot violate dharma. So at the proper time he comes and does. Similarly, there is another great Mahatma in Tamil Nadu, Manikka Vasagar. His name is. He was a minister in a Pandya king's court. The king found him to be a very able minister, so he gave him some money and sent him to the coast to buy some horses, Arabian horses. So many horses will be there. So you go and buy some horses for the kingdom. So he was sent. He went on. Go and buy some horses for the kingdom. So he was sent. He went on the way. There was one place where under a tree, Lord Shiva himself came and gave him mantra diksha, Sparsha diksha, all dikshas he did. He literally, Bhagavan showered his grace on him. So he was so showered his grace on him. So he was so, he didn't know what to do. He stopped in that place itself, started building a temple there. Such a beautiful temple. You have to see that there is no Shivalinga there. The Swami is called Atmanatha Swami. Only the Avudaya, the base portion is there is no Shivalinga. Atmanatha Swami. Only the Avudaya, the base portion is there is no Shivalinga. Ambal, only feet is there, Yoga Ambal. All philosophical connections you can see in the temple. So he started building the temple, and meanwhile Raja was waiting for this king minister to return. He never returned. So he sent a message. What to do? He asked Shiva, Lord Shiva. Shiva said, tell him that it will come by the month end. Okay, it will come by the month end. He also didn't know how it will come by the month end. Ani Masa Kadasila varum. Okay, it will come by the month end. But it never came, so Manikavasar has to be arrested. The king got furious. He was arrested, kept in Leela. Bhagavan does there. Full of Leela. Madurai is a land of Leela. In Madurai, what he does, all the foxes, Nari, we say, no, they are all turned into beautiful horses overnight. All Arabian horses, so many beautiful horses there in the Raja's court. Raja was so surprised. This many horses you bought, all beautiful horses. Raja was so surprised. This many horses you bought, all beautiful horses. Okay, now Raja is convinced. Again in the night, everything turned back to foxes, and they all ran away to the forest again. Raja got irritated. This is just an example. Here we have to take only the context that Manikavasagar was arrested and then released by the king. But again, the story goes. It doesn't stop there. There is a big flood in Madurai. So they have to raise the place. So pitta is a dish which you like sweet lady. That Raja ordered everyone from one family, one person should come and do the public work to build to raise the level so that water will not enter the city. This party didn't have anybody. This grandma, she was selling this puttu. Puttu is a sweet something. So Shiva comes there and he says, I will go on your behalf. Okay. And then he doesn't do any work. He's just simply eating the puttu and sleeping. Raja came and with a stick he gave one blow to the lazy fellow. Raja got the pain. Raja was his beat. Raja got the pain. Raja was his beating, but the pain comes to the Raja himself, to everybody. So even today, every year this festival happens. Avani Moolam in Madurai, the same festival happens. Puttikku Mansumanda Padalam. This Leela is worth meditating. After that, Manikavasagar sings Bhagavan's glory in many places. That is called Thiruvachagam. Beautiful poems, Thiruvachagathirku Urugar, Uruvachagathirku Murugar. It's just, melts down your heart. He says, Imai Poludum en nengil neengadan thalvazhga. He always dwells in your side there. That much of beautiful very wonderful poems he has written, Manika Vasidam. In another place, Shiva, what he does, there was one pig, a mother pig, gave birth to a lot of little pigs, and the mother pig died. So Lord Shiva had a lot of compassion on little pigs, and he forgot that he was Shiva. So goes the story. He forgot. He was happily living with his pig children there. And then Vishnu had to come and say, no, 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 you are Shiva, you have to come there. Enough. The scene is over, please come. So many beautiful, whenever we listen to these stories, we can see how, see, whenever we talk about attachment, we always remember Jadaparata, right? Jadaparata Upakyana. Jadaparata saved that little deer, which has just lost his mother. He saved it and he nursed it. Is there any wrong in doing it? Did he do any wrong thing? He saved any wrong in doing it. Did he do any wrong thing? He saved that little deer. He nursed it. He actually gave food to it. He protected it. He saved its life. Till that, no problem. After that, he left his anushtanam. He left his japam. He left his dhyana. Everything. He started developing attachment towards it. Likewise, we having children, family, no problem. But the problem is only with attachment, not whether we are surrounded by people or not, whether we are alone, doesn't matter. A person with nobody around can have 100 attachments. A person living amidst 100 people can be with no attachment also. Everything, attachment and aversion, this has to be avoided. This is the important lesson we find in this Quran. We read the corresponding Gita shloka. Samoham sarvabhuteshu Name dveshyosti na priyaha Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya Mayi teshu chapyaham Tasmat shastram pramanam te
Tasmat shastram pramanam te
Karya karya vyavasthitau Nyatva shastra vidhanoktam Karma kartumiharhasi. Bhagavan makes a beautiful declaration. I don't hate anyone. I don't have this attachment towards anyone. Name dveshyosti nacha priyaha. What about our attachment in life? How much we say, we always know, we express attachment as love and love as attachment most of the times. When Swamiji was, I'll tell this and I will end this. We'll continue this discussion tomorrow. One Swamiji and one devotee were standing in front of on the road. One person was walking on the road. The Swamiji asked this, why should I love him? Why should I love him? No. He is an advocate. So, if he is an advocate, I should love him. No, Swamiji, I don't feel like loving him. No, your grandfather's will is with him. Uncle! Suddenly we develop that love towards that uncle. See, as students of Vedanta, we can say we love everyone. But initially we cannot, why should I love a stranger? We always have this question. But Bhagavan is not like that. He dwells in every heart, in the hearts of every being. But he does not have attachment or aversion towards anybody. To handle this Raga Dvesha, simple. Follow the order of the Shastra. That's it. Have a routine. We are going to see more about Dharma in the upcoming verses. What is Dharma? How it has to be followed. The more Dharma comes into our life, Ishvara will come into our life. Raga Dvesha will get minimized. That is the process. We'll see that tomorrow. Murti ellam vaadi. Engal mona guruvaadi. Arul vaarthai endrum vaadi. Anbar vaadi paraparame. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Namaste, thank you.
Namaste.